Hey YouTube, this is your boy Cam. This is my first time doing this video. I just want to let you guys know that I think YouTube is pretty awesome, and I figured, I'd start somewhere by recording a video of myself talking about, random things. Yeah, like I said before, my name's Dakota. Soccer. May I remind you, soccer is one of my favorite sports. I started playing soccer when I was about like 9 or 10 years old, and ever since then I never really stopped. I just took a break for a little bit, but yeah, man, soccer was pretty good for me. I played co-ed soccer for about, I want to say 3 or 4 years, and now I honestly just mess around with the ball and do a little bit of here and there. I play all types of sports, really. I play baseball, soccer. I run track and cross country, or I used to, should I say. Right now, since I'm in the military. Oh, by the way, yeah, I am in the military. That is my current job. I will be getting out soon, though. I've been in the military for about 3 years. I've done a lot of great things. My MOS, or Military Occupational Specialty, is communications. I basically work with, how do I say this? Computers. I work with a lot of computers. And I basically get people internet in places that people wouldn't normally get internet. So that basically is, the dimmed down version of what I do for a living. My first duty station, or first location that I got sent to, was Fort Benning, Georgia. I went there back in 2015. I was a part of Delta 247. I was there for about 9-10 weeks, and as soon as I completed that, I got put on orders for Fort Gordon, Georgia, where I did my MOS school, or A school, as some may call it in the Navy. I did that for about 4 months. It's kind of like college if you think about it. You basically wake up in the morning, do your classes, and at night go to bed and do the same thing over and over and over again for about 4 months. Except you have to include physical training and a lot of in-depth classroom conversations, test taking, exams, things of that nature. It's not that hard, really. It's actually really simple. You just have to understand the criteria and simply put what you know to the test and pass it. I think I did pretty well for the 4 months that I was there. But anyway, long story short, my 4 months in AIT was pretty awesome. I got to do a bunch of different things. I got to, do physical training, go into the gym whenever I wanted to, as soon as, I got off school. And, I had free time, so we got to go to the gym, work out, go to the track, go to the commissary, get meals prepared or whatever. Whenever we were authorized to, cook for ourselves, whenever we had like a weekend off or a 4-day or whatever, it was actually pretty fun. I got to do I got to do a lot of barbecuing. Every time we had like a 4-day or something like that. It was actually really cool. I made a lot of friends there when I was in Fort Gordon. There's not a lot to do in Fort Gordon. Not really a lot to do in AIT, but once you get the idea of how things are organized and how everything is done in the military, like the planning process and what to do, what not to do. Once you get past that, you're pretty much done with everything else. It's not really that hard. It's just do what you're told, be at the right place, be in the right uniform, and have the right attitude every single day, no matter what. It's a really simple job. You get paid really well. You get great benefits. They provide you with housing and meals, of course. But, you know, all you have to do is show up to work and do what you're told, simply put. Anyway, so once I completed AIT, I got to go to my first duty station in Korea. I was stationed at Camp Humphreys. It's a really nice, really nice place. Some people think it's like dirty, trashy, or whatever, but you know, think about it. That there's always going to be some place like that wherever you go. So you have to be a little bit optimistic about every place that you go to, because every place is going to be different. You know, nothing's really going to be the same. I mean, some things might be the same, but not everything. So yeah, I got to eat a lot of great food, soups, sandwiches, meals, Korean food. Oh man, it was so good. All that food was delicious. It was great. There's so many things to do in Korea. You can go ziplining, whitewater rafting. You can go, like, I'm sure you can do laser tag if you wanted to. Yeah, honestly, long story short, once I completed, 1 year there, I was stationed in Korea for about a year, and as soon as I completed Korea, or my tour in Korea overseas, I got to come to the States, and they put me on orders to Fort Stewart, Georgia. So I basically spent the majority of my time in my military contract in the Georgia area, or the state of Georgia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Georgia's not too bad for the most part. I mean, I spent the most of my time here. Georgia's really humid, very hot, but mostly humid. There's not much to do in Georgia unless you're a civilian, you know? Like, you have more freedom to do things. The military only provides you so much free time before, Monday through Friday is strictly work hours, 6 in the morning, and then you get off PT at like 8 o'clock, and then from 9:30 to 5 or 6 o'clock you work, and then after that you're basically off until 5:30 the next morning. So it's not too bad. But other than that, anyway, I just want to talk to you guys for a little bit about that. But give me a shout out, subscribe, have a good one. Bye.